All right, let's just fucking get straight into it. We're gonna be doing some gym myths that are complete bullshit. They're so outdated, and you need to know about them in order to get shredded, get lean, and get strong. And so the first one is that you have to eat healthy in order to lose weight or lose body fat. Now, I don't know why this is like such a, common myth. I still barely figured out this, about 2 years ago. And, the truth is that as long as you are not going over your calorie limit, so if you're eating at a deficit, then you can eat whatever the fuck you want. They did a study on this actually a long time ago, and they debunked this a long time ago. I think the only reason that this is still kind of flying around is because people will eat only healthy and then lose weight. And they say, oh, well, I ate only healthy and I lost weight. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There was a study someone did where they ate nothing but Twinkies, but they ate in a deficit and they still lost weight. It's physically impossible to not lose weight if you're in a deficit. It doesn't matter. As long as you are staying within that limit, it don't fucking matter what you eat. I don't recommend it. I recommend that you eat foods that you love. I eat junk food every day, but I recommend for my clients and other people to eat foods that you crave, but also hit your protein goals, which is way more important, and stay in that calorie range. All right, I'll be messing around with the angles and stuff, figuring out this damn tripod. But the next one is that you cannot build muscle or get stronger while you're cutting. And this is the biggest cop-out I've ever seen in history. So many people just assume, you either bulk and you get strong, or you cut and then you get weak as fuck. It's like, no, that's just you. That's just you not training effectively. Because so many people think that, this is a myth on top of a myth, but so many people think that you have to do a bunch of volume, all these sets and reps when you're losing weight so that you can lose the fat. But in reality, you want to do lower volume and train heavy as fuck, and then do, certain exercises that hit the right muscles, like shoulder raises, ladder raises, rear delts, biceps. Those things are going to make you look attractive, aesthetic, but you want to hit them isolated, high rep, high volume. But for compounds, key lifts, incline bench press, weighted pull up, dips, flat bench, whatever your key lifts are, your compounds, you want to be getting stronger on these. You want to be lifting heavy in a low rep range. Myself and my clients are living proof that you can lose weight and go up in your strength, and also in your muscle. You can add muscle. I don't know a client that has went through my program and hasn't gotten stronger while they're cutting. I do it, and so do my clients. It's not because of genetics or metabolism. That's all bullshit. We have to take the shades off. I don't want to get sunglass tan, but number 3 is back. Get me fucking tight, man, because so many people think that you have to do cardio in order to lose weight. And I would actually recommend against that. Cardio does more harm than good. And it sounds fucking crazy because people probably think, what? Like, that's how you burn all your calories. If you really look into it, say you run like 3 miles, you're gonna burn maybe 300 to 500 calories. Let's say you burn 500 calories. You know how fucking quickly I can scarf down 500 calories? Bro, in a millisecond, I eat like a fatty. And so you want to swap out whatever high intensity cardio you're doing, because it's also going to make you hungrier. It's going to be doing more harm than good. It's going to be making you hungry. Everyone knows that when you're running or you're doing intense cardio, your hunger levels spike. And so when you're trying to lose weight, you don't want to be dealing with that bullshit. You're already dieting as it is. And so another thing on top of that, just to keep on fucking going, I'm going to keep on going, and I will. So your joints, a lot of people will do this high intense cardio and then they can't sustain it because they can't continuously keep running every fucking 3 miles and all this shit. And you have to keep increasing the intensity. Isn't that bullshit? So say you run 3 miles for a week straight, then you have to up either the intensity or the time that you're running or the distance. Fuck all that. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. So you want to do the least amount of energy or effort type of cardio, and that is walking. It's so simple. It's what I'm doing right now. You can burn 300 to 500 calories without having to bump the intensity every single day. Just hit 6 to 10K steps. Start slow. Start at 3K, 4K, 2K if you're fucking really struggling. It's not a big deal. I started at 3,000 steps. Now I'm averaging 15,000. Easy work. So obviously you don't have to do that much. I do this for a living, but for someone that's working a job or you're in college, make sure you're getting a certain step goal. Start at 3 to 5K and ramp it up from, you know, all the way to hopefully 10K steps. You'll be crushing it. All right, shades are back on. Kind of getting the hang of this damn vlogging tripod style. So, all right. Carbs are bad for you. This is a huge myth. A lot of people will still be going on a no carb diet. I'm like, the fuck is we doing? If you know anything about macros, which are, you know, your carbs, your fats, and your protein, then you should know that you need all three for your energy and hormone levels and everything to produce and do everything correctly. For your body to function at a high level, you have to be having all three. Now, I personally do not track my fats or my carbs because when you're eating foods, you're gonna get carbs and fats, and it's not a big deal. You're gonna get those anyway when you're eating lots of different types of food. The main thing is to focus on protein. Protein is a super macro. It's so important because it helps with your strength gain. It makes you look more defined. It's super filling when you eat foods. It's literally the cheat code. Protein, you wanna hit at least 0.82 times your goal body weight in grams of protein. Now, what the fuck does that mean? Let's say that I'm, 90 pounds. I want to get down to 170. So you want to times 170 by 0.82. Start eating that every single day, and I promise it will be a lifesaver. But do not neglect the carbs. That is a big mistake. Do not neglect your carbs. Carbs are completely fine. As long as you're in that calorie deficit, it don't fucking matter if you're eating carbs or if you're eating junk food, okay? All right, we got another very controversial one, and this is the last one for the day. So people think that you have to be lifting 5 to 6, 7 times a week, when I actually believe that 3 to 4 is by far more effective. You need recovery, and so many people neglect this. They think they have to be in the gym and they're grinding, doing their 2-hour fucking workout with a bunch of bullshit cardio. But if you focus the rest of your time on rest days, doing walking, getting your steps in, you could hit abs, you could hit different muscle groups, smaller muscle groups, but don't be training 5 to 6 times per week unless you're consistently getting stronger and going up. If you're doing that, then fine, you're getting results. But if you're not, then try my method. Do 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's specifically split up so that you have rest in between each day, because if you are going up in weight and you're fucking pushing it and you're lifting heavy and you're trying to lose weight, the best split is 100% gonna be 3 or 4 days split. You need the recovery. It's gonna help with your strength and your muscle gains. So I know I just ranted a shit ton, and I don't usually post on here, but everything that I just said is completely true. You can fact check me and look it up, and also offer anyone to try out all this stuff that I'm saying for yourself. Don't just take my word for it, right? I don't always post on here, but I do be posting daily on Instagram. I just started posting on TikTok, so I'll leave my socials in the description or in my channel thing. But I do plan on doing more rants like this, and I want to help you guys out and give you tips and just work on my speaking skills off the cuff. No, cuts and edits. I'm just going all in one take.